live hair braiding and salon.
Welcome to another episode of Standin On Business, where we interview the hottest entrepreneurs and the most successful business owners. Today we are here with
Dupy. Everybody knows me as Dupsy, and the name of my business is Live Hair Braiding and Salon.
Ms. Dupsy. Could you tell us a little bit about your business?
Yes. First, I'm a braider. I've been braiding hair for like 12 to 13 years now professionally. And while I was doing braiding, God told me to go do cosmetology. I was waking up one morning and I heard a voice that told me to go do cosmetology. So I went ahead, I went to school and I studied cosmetology. So while I was doing that, God told me again, go study trichology. I never heard that word. I never knew what it was. So I went ahead and I studied trichology. So I'm a trichologist, a cosmetologist, and a braider.
Okay. So what got you into doing hair for so long?
Well, I'm from Nigeria originally. So hair is just something for us as Africans we love to do. For me as an individual, I used to do my mom's hair, my siblings, family members. So I was in the corporate world before as a human resource person. So, but when I came to America, I just had this passion to go into hair. So I asked, is there any way I can learn more about hair? And I got to work with, a friend, and I worked with her for a long time, for like 12 years. She taught me more about hair and all of that. So I got to kind of, build myself up when it comes to hair. So I went to school, I did cosmetology, did trichology. And with that, that was it. I just kept going. And I thank God for doing it because sometimes maybe not really all about what I want to do, but God directed me to go do it. And every day I'm so grateful, you know, talking to people on a regular basis, telling them about, in the process of us doing hair, we talk about other things. I enjoy their conversations. We talk about Jesus, how, their work with God, their Christian life and everything. So it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. I can say that.
Nice. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Thank you.
Tell us, what is trichology?
Okay. Trichology is actually the scientific study of hair and scalp. For me, I even before God told me to go do trichology, I just used to have clients that I look at their hair. Sometimes I just feel, how can I help them? So some of them will complain, some of them are depressed, you know, concerning their hair and all of these things. So I had a passion. I was like, you know what? I would have loved to help, people with alopecia of all kinds and all of that. So I didn't know there was a course that you can do to know what it is, hair loss and scalp issues. Until God told me that, and I did the research and I went to school for it. So trichology is actually the study of your scalp, hair loss issues, and all of that. So I'm right now I'm able to help clients, with hair loss issues, with scalp problems, and I myself I kind of experience what they call as a trichologist we'll call it pityriasis, dandruff, and I used to wonder why is this a lot. So with trichology, I was able to study what it is and how to treat it. And with that, I'm able to help so many others with scalp issues, hair loss problems. We try to kind of create a personalized treatment plan for them. It's just like a client I saw yesterday, one of my trichology clients. This lady, when she first came, she had severe eczema on her scalp, and which led to, what we call as a trichologist seborrheic dermatitis. And it kind of had, her condition had, you know, some kind of smell that she used to feel so timid and depressed about. When I saw her for the first time, she was almost crying that, you know what, I am tired of this. That's why I'm there as a trichologist. First, we do a consultation, to see what's going on. see your diet. Is it as a result of diet, stress, and all of medications and all of these things we try to put into consideration. Yeah,
Wow. That's really God's work. That's amazing.
thank you.
So you mentioned alopecia a little bit. What are some things that people or women can do to kind of prevent being able to or prevent alopecia from
Okay,
happening?
now alopecia, the word, everybody says alopecia, alopecia. Alopecia, the word just means hair loss.
Okay.
We have different kinds of alopecia. We have alopecia areata, we have, psychotrical alopecia. We have, all manner of alopecias going on. So it depends on, is it traction alopecia? Is it and telogy effluvium and all of that. So it depends on, we'll try to assess the person's hair and see what kind of alopecia, that person has. But one thing I'll always advise or tell people, in order to avoid, people have alopecia as a result of genetics, or is hereditary, so these are the things we look at. That's why we do consultation to see, okay, where is this coming from? Is it as a result of your diet? Is it from your family? Is it father's side? Is it medications? Different aspects we put into consideration to know why you are having alopecia.
Okay.
Yes,
That's some really good advice.
thank you.
So if one is experiencing hair loss, is all hope lost for them?
No, I tell people all hope is not lost. I mean, there are some kind of alopecias we have seen. I mean, the scalp is scarred. You would think the doctors told you it will never grow back. But I focus more on holistic approach. There are some things that, we can do that can help you, stimulate hair growth, that even when they say it cannot grow. So, but all hope is not lost. Never think all hope is lost. I mean, we just create treatment plan, but God is able to do all things. I also tell people that. So, all hope is not lost. That hair can come back.
Okay.
Yes, that hair can come back. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
yeah,
good.
don't lose hope.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you would like to leave the people with, tell them about, or any services that you would like to mention or highlight?
Okay. Like I said, I do braids, all kinds of braids, and also deep conditioning, hair treatments, all of that, color, and suppresses and everything. But if you're facing anything, challenges concerning your hair, we are here to help you. Yes. So you can come for a consultation. Let's see what's going on. All
Okay.
hope is not lost.
So let the people know how they can get in contact with you if they want to book a consultation or book a service.
You can call Light Hair Braiding and Salon at 904-600-2726. Or you can email us at lighthairbraidingandsalon@gmail.com.
All right, Miss Dupsy, thank you so much for giving us that information.
Thank you.
Light Hair Braiding and Salon.